Representing our survivor families this year is a wonderful young woman who I've actually known since she was a toddler. She's very bright, energetic, and very inspiring. And you've seen her around here before because she has helped out here at the Law Enforcement Memorial for many years with her mom, Jolynn. Frannie Lowry is the daughter of fallen Tacoma Police Officer Billy Lowry, who was shot and killed on August 28, 1997, while dealing with a barricaded subject during a SWAT team deployment on the east side of Tacoma. I know that Billy were here today. He'd be extremely proud of Frannie for many reasons, especially her courage and her character. Please help me welcome Frannie Lowry.
I'm honored to be able to speak to you all today. I was only just 1 year old when my father was taken from me. It shook our family. The hardest part of losing him at a young age was having to learn as I grew up what it truly meant. I had lost my father, my hero, role model, parent, and best friend. That means I didn't have anyone to go to daddy-daughter dances with, no daddy-daughter dates, no asking for father's advice, no running to dad when I got scared or mad at mom, and of course, no dad to scare off all the boys. Although I'm sure my family has made up for that here. I had to miss all the pillow fights, tickle fights, laughing till we couldn't breathe, running through all the sprinklers, and all the fun times we could have had. But instead of always being focused on what I didn't get to experience, I like to think about how close we were. I still got to fly with him, dance with him, take naps together on the couch, and take rides in the car, probably jamming out to Baby Got Back or The Dip, which, if you don't remember that song, is the one that goes, I put your hand upon my hip, and I dip, you dip, we dip. I've heard many stories about that song. Today, I like to think about difficulty and opportunity, because in the midst of difficulty lies opportunity. Healing doesn't happen overnight. I still miss him dearly, but so many doors have opened for me. I've met so many of his friends and co-workers, and I've befriended many other officers through many organizations and many people I would have never thought that I'd met. I've learned what it truly means to be a hero. I've had many opportunities to carry on his legacy, his family, his love, and to be a hero of my own, to myself and to others. I try not to do anything that wouldn't make him proud, though sometimes as an officer's daughter, that's a fine line. There are many things that would have been different if he were still here, but I'm truly grateful for everything I've gained. For one, the friendships are amazing. I have another family sitting right in front of me who's there when I need them. Okay, make that a big family. There are people who know me even though I might not know them or remember them. The conversations always start with, I've known you since you were this big or this tall. I haven't grown much since then, but I've grown in other ways. What I truly want to say to you all tonight is that you're not alone. You're not alone in your journey, and you're not alone in your grieving. We're all a support system for each other. Look around. Everyone in this room is here for each other. As we gather to remember those we love, take a second to feel their embrace. Our loved ones are living with us in our hearts and in our minds. Their legacies carry on, and today we are here to honor their lives, not in sadness, but in reminiscent happiness. While we may still be grieving, this evening is about celebration. Celebrating love, life, laughter, memories, and much more. For our heroes served with love in their hearts. I'm sure there are times it got harder than they could imagine, but they still got up and went to work to protect us. The dictionary defines a hero as a person who is greatly admired, and when it comes to our loved ones today, we should all know that is an understatement. We love them more than we ever knew love could survive. As we continue to celebrate their lives, I want you to remember, their lives were a blessing, their memory a treasure. They are loved beyond words and missed beyond measure. As I close tonight, I'd love to read a short poem that reminds me of my father as he is my angel in heaven, watching over me. It is titled The Greatest Hero. The world has many heroes, some you'd know by name. They give their best at what they do, so they deserve their fame. But among all of the heroes this world has ever had, there is not one admired more than the guy that I call Dad. Perhaps not like the others, he doesn't look for praise. He's heroic in his special way, in his thoughtful, caring ways. Perhaps he's not as famous as the others that you see, but he's everything and so much more that heroes ought to be. He keeps his word, it's good as gold, on this you can depend. He's honest and he's loyal too, and he's also a true friend. When I hear about a hero and the great things they have done, it reminds me of my father. He is the greatest one.